Good morning everybody and welcome to today's music assembly. So we're going to start off with Jackie Wilson, Higher and Higher. And I mentioned before that this is R&B, which stands for Rhythm and Blues. And a little bit of information about Rhythm and Blues music is that it's African American music that was developed in the 1940s, so quite a long time ago. It usually includes a piano, one or two guitars, bass, drums, one or two saxophones, and background vocalists. So quite a similar setup to the rock and roll music that we did last half term. Okay, so as we know, we're doing our clapping to this, and the trickiest part is that clapping rhythm, which is higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. So I'm going to keep doing that over and over again. When you're ready, I want you to join in with that. So higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. Higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. Higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. Higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. Fantastic. And then around that, we're clapping on the first beat with our quavers, then the second beat with our quavers, the third beat and the fourth beat. Let's give it a go. Okay, here we go. Nice march to start off with. Ready to clap on the first beats? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. Higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. Higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. Higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. Higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. Higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. Higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Now 4. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Ready to clap and clap. Your love's lifting me up. Higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. Higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. Higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. Higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. Higher and higher, lifting me up. Your love's lifting me up. Well done, everybody. Give yourself a firework clap. Okay, time for I'm Still Standing by Elton John. So this is rock and roll and rock music. It's kind of a crossover into both genres. And these, again, similarly to rhythm and blues, came from African American music. The typical instruments that you would have would be electric guitar, electric bass, drums, singers, guitar solos, which we've got. But Elton John plays the piano, and so he often has a piano in there as well. Now, Elton John is a real showman, and the kind of music that he sings, I would say, also crosses into glam rock, where it's all about the visual style, what it looks like on stage. He wears really wacky glasses and hats and clothes, and lots of showmanship, jumping around and doing really cool dancing. So kind of a little bit like Queen, I'd say it's going into glam rock as well. So for I'm Still Standing, we're using our claves. We've got that stamp, stamp, clave, clave bit where we're getting a really good feeling of the rhythm, the pulse. And then we've got the lovely offbeats, the low down offbeats, the high up offbeats. Make that ladder, and then 8 nice and high. Let's give it a go. Ready for your beats? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Climb the ladder. And now at the top of the ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guitar solo. Well done, everybody. Give yourself a sprinkling of fairy dust. Okay, so the last thing we're learning about is our African music, and it's the last week on African music. So I thought it would be really interesting to think about all the different kinds of music that African music has influenced. So as we've already heard today, rhythm and blues, it was influenced by African American music, and rock and roll as well. So the reason that African American music is a kind of fusion of two continents coming together is because lots of slaves were taken from Africa to work in America, or to be slaves in America, to lose their independence in America, which is really not okay. And we've spoken about that when we learned about Scott Joplin and Louis Armstrong. So with that in mind, African music has influenced loads of different kinds of music. In particular, samba and salsa, blues, jazz, soul, gospel, rock and roll, rock, pop music. But even today, there's lots of African music in film music and in like sort of pop music. And something really good is that obviously The Lion King is an amazing film, and that includes some really good fusion of African music and more contemporary styles. But interestingly, Elton John wrote some of the music for The Lion King, and we've just done an Elton John song, so it seemed to make sense that we would listen to some more Elton John. And this is from The Lion King, so yeah, The Circle of Life. Let's have a little listen. So it's like a call and response style of singing. So one person's on the call, and then the rest of the singers do the response. I'm sure lots of you love the music from The Lion King. It's just absolutely amazing. And how interesting that Elton John wrote some of the music, and we've now learned an Elton John song as well. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.